Alright, so we ready? Yep. Alright. Yep. Welcome back to some more Pine. I'm going to play this game for a bit. So, yeah. That's all we're going to do. Did actually spend a little bit of time after the previous live stream basically trying to work out like how to get to this first point. So I've explored a bit more of the map basically. What is up with the? I hope the mic level's alright. They seem alright. I can't really tell. Just the ambient noise maybe. But yeah. One of the things I don't like though is I've noticed that if I look at the settings, it basically changes. It doesn't save it. Like this is not how I left it, right? This is how I left it. I left it with that and that and that and that. I don't know if there's something to do with like. So yeah, I've got a bit more stuff. You can see this. A lot of this stuff comes from like the desert area. I also picked up a new pouch, so I've got more kind of equipment or whatever. Is that the right button? One thing I noticed, it's too dark for YouTube, this game. But I'm not going to do live processing on it because that would be just a huge... So where exactly are we? You can see I've explored, if we look at the map. I basically went down to explore this village. It's where the litters are. And I got a bunch of stuff which is basically this sort of like desert area. But that's not really what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go up here, which I've already been, to Telkin Pass. So, but you do need to have this special stew. And the only place I could find, and it requires the carablin, right? These guys with the look like deer, right? So yeah, there's not many of them about. The only place I think they are, we need to go basically northwest. So where is that? This is a bit somewhere about there, right? But yeah, it's very useful. One thing I will mention about this game is that you need to get the bigger pouch. These guys look like they should be the right thing, but I don't think they are. I would like more map options. I think the poor map options have certainly been a hindrance. They haven't been game breaking for me, but they certainly are a hindrance. There's no doubt about that. So like I say, we're going to this area here, Telkin Pass. So we want to cross over the river here. These guys are not much use to me at this point. Some of this stuff is just not really worth even taking on, really. Because there's obviously a chance you can die. And... did I make... I'm trying to think if I made some stuff. I made this. I didn't pick up the gravel moss. You can only get the gravel moss in the Wedgwood. But I did get the tunic at least. I don't think you can remove it. No, you can't remove it even though you've got it. So, I actually haven't been to this area yet. In most of the areas you find like random orbs everywhere. This is not the way I actually went before. I think this probably still gives me access to Telkin Pass, but... And I always need to forget that, to remember that when you... We might try and take on an enemy. Might be worth a little punt. So this possibly would link up. We do need to find carablins though. I'm almost certain this is a hostile area. These guys, they're not. I feel like these weird, like the frog creatures are like everywhere. Basically, it doesn't really matter where you go. I might be able to go this way. Let's see if this is going to help me in any way. No, we just need to go west. I think we just need to avoid this whole area. This is obviously not the way I went before. Currently the food situation is actually not terrible. We'll just have a quick purple egg. But what I found is when I went up here last time, I'm pretty sure this is the way I went before, I did find that there is potential for carablin kills. So if we look at what we need, right? We're currently trying to make this the power brew. Soft glass. So you see, I can get some soft glass. I've got enough for that. I only need one. Bleakers are pretty straightforward to get. They're everywhere. The carablin essence is the only place I found carablin was around this area. Somewhere around here. It was somewhere around here. So basically I need to find one. What is this? It's not clear where I can find them. There's another orb here though. Just gonna have a little look around. I remember it was, yeah, like I say, somewhere. It's not these guys. So there's some more bleakers. Once they all get aggroed on you, you're a bit screwed there. It's not impossible to kill them, but it's much easier when it's just one of them at a time. The problem also is that I would like to, if I'm going to get into a combat, I would like it to be, I don't know, I'm almost hoping for the same type of combat that I had before. Where are we at? Yeah, we're right here. This is more like the place we went before. We do want to go up, but I need to find a good spot to go up. I find it's kind of useful to look at like situations like this. Like this guy I can take out, most likely. Wasn't able to. He's got a lot of health for some reason. It's very hard. I'm not really able to predict the things, what's actually happening. Yeah. That's the problem. I can't. It just doesn't make sense. Like. To me, like what happens, I'm not like understand. I think it's something to do with I don't know. I might need to play for hours and hours just to understand. Like, is there some sort of cue that I'm waiting for? Would it glows a certain color? I think people that are younger than me understand this stuff, or maybe it's just I don't play enough games. I just don't understand it. Fortunately. I don't know. I kind of predicted that this whole episode might be just trying to get one of these things. And just depending on random events. Yeah, I mean, we're literally in the same place, right? It's not the end of the world. The thing is, when I get Carablin, if I can actually finally get the Carablin essence, that might be where... I don't know, the other thing I could do is maybe I can get it from the shop and avoid fighting until I do that. Maybe. Let's just follow our same trajectory here. I think this is probably the way. I'm normally not too bad at taking on one of these guys. It's not really because I'm particularly good at them. Wow, he still actually might get me. But yeah, I mean, there's no like, I'm not really achieving a great deal. This is the guy we want. Okay, let's be careful with this. I think when the noise comes is when you have to defend. How did he get me though? That's what I don't understand. Oh, I see. There's also kick as well, right? I think it's to do with the amount of time you. So I hope you're the right enemy. No, you're just a trader, aren't you? I could have sworn you would have been the right guy. That's so annoying. He had a lot of stuff on him. Oh, there he is! Come on! Take this. We must have enough. Unless we're missing bleaker thighs, that'd be so annoying if we are. There it is. What does it say? I don't know what it says. We actually made... Oh, we got 3 out of that. It actually makes melee more powerful, interesting. Alright. This is really good. What it means is... Let's focus on our goals now. So this is the goal. I'm just going to... You can see I got up to 5. We're going to untrack this because we're miles away from that. And we're just going to do a quick save as well. So hopefully, even if we lose some stuff, hopefully those power brews are safe. Now we need to make sure. Now we need to get to the top of the thing. You see the amount of stuff we've got as well. This was actually why I decided to basically play for like an hour. So we just need to keep going north, basically. This path looks like the right path. Take some more iron. Because I'm pretty sure, right? This is the way. This is the closest place you can go to. It's what most people would choose to go to. If we take a look, actually, at the food that we've currently got, probably want to. At this point, I could probably eat the bleaker thigh, and it's pretty good. It's really that essence that's the problem. But I don't know what are these things. Let's see what they are. Yeah, they are very good with range. That is true for sure. Alright. You're not happy. So you can see I've already been here and they're actually already allied, so that's pretty good. We're just going to ignore whatever is going on here. I don't understand. I think they're just they're like just random creatures. What I think they do is when they're inside a village, they don't. Are we near this place? Yeah, we are. When they're inside a village, they won't attack you. All right. So what I need to do is bring a power brew to the village chief, which I believe is here somewhere. So we find the chief, we'll be able to give the power brew, and that will be a good time. So we've actually got a bunch of stuff. If you look at our inventory, we're pretty stacked, I would say, with all kinds of stuff. This stuff, like this is made out of, this is from miles away. A lot of this stuff comes from miles away. So I'm pretty sure he's not going to attack me in the middle of the village. Pretty sure. So we'll go to the village chief, see what he's saying. Okay. All right. I'm still not sure about like some of the the factional stuff. Doesn't quite make sense to me. I'm pretty sure like there's a trader here somewhere. There should be, right? There should be a trader of some kind here. Again, another issue with the map is that there's no like. You'd expect there to be trader stuff, but there's not really. Like location of where the trader is. But I see no traders here. We see the chief. With regards to traders, I don't see really anyone. Is this maybe the trading area? It might be. What this means, I can't tell you. No. It doesn't make sense to me. It's not clear at all. I'm sure there is. I'm sure it means something. Like this, I don't think is a village. Basically, I keep thinking this is a person, but it's not. Well, what is the point of going up here? Oh, you can talk to them. Where is... this is annoying. So there is a trader somewhere. But where? I assume you're taking me to where the trader might be? This guy maybe is the trader. Maybe? I want to. Here we go. So you can buy some more ideas. It looks like Carabin Essence is super rare. I wouldn't say there's much here that is of use. One thing I did notice when I went to the other place though was that they did like this sort of like the regional stuff. So maybe I'll take a couple of these. What about some iron for that? Wow, iron's not worth much, is it? Antler might be good. Wow, you want quite a lot for that. The problem is like, it's not good to do stuff like that. What I've noticed as well, stuff like this, for instance, this will be guaranteed. I don't know. 2 of them is worth enough for 3 of these. So if I get maybe 1 more. Okay. It's hard to tell like if any of this stuff is good. You see, this I got from the desert area. You would think because they haven't got that creature there, it might be valuable, but it doesn't appear so. These I think are quite valuable. No? Maybe just take some wood for this stuff? No, it's a very little value that as well. Normally, like maybe the rope is valuable. Yeah, the rope is quite valuable for some reason. Even, which doesn't make much sense, right? Why is the rope so valuable? It's literally just made of wood. You see, I could do, for instance, I could do 1 rope for wood. Or I guess it counts as 2 wood, right? So I did 1 rope or 4 wood, or 2 rope, which is 4 wood. So it's basically 8 or 4. So I bet I can get, if I go 2 of these, I bet you I can get quite a bit. See, I got that message before. You seem to have come from a distant place. So we just need a stuffed cloth. I'd like to not make another one of those. Anyway, I think it's like good to trade anyway. I think it like, I don't know what if it does anything particular. So we're currently I've done that, right? So what is the benefit to... I think basically we need to do this one before we do this. So that is what we'll do. We'll head out, right? And we'll see if we can find... we'll go see Oth, basically. That'll be what we do, yeah. This way, I think. If I can find my way out. Which I think is here. Are you really telling me that Oth's house is here? I think it is, you know. I think it is. So that's quite a distance. I think probably that's going to get me to go back to where I literally came from. But not to worry. I wonder if... the one thing I wish it had this is that it showed me the icons in the... because the thing is, I'm pretty sure, like, for instance, these guys, they've got a icon, right? That indicates it's their village or whatever. Not showing. It's just like... So we just basically need to go a bit south. Bit pretty east. You doing that again, buddy? There you go. There you go. Could have bought a bit more food. We've got a little, some chives there. And we'll eat the chives. Yeah, why not? I think the power brew could be useful as well, potentially. A bit of fennel. So we're going in a sort of southeasterly direction here, right? This is more southeast this way. Just try and hug the... I much prefer having a decent inventory size. Take this guy on? Could do it. Can't really do much without that. I was about to say, wow, we made it. Well, that was easy. I mean, I literally took one hit on that. So I'm definitely improving, right? Definitely improving, so I'll take that. It's not always clear, like this could be spy steel crystals, but I guess it's not. So if we look at what we need to do, just carry on sort of going in this direction. Yep. We are actually... No, this is... You know, we are going to go through the Wedgwoods in this, actually. Wedgwoods I haven't quite cleared out properly. There's something here. I actually got a bunch of graphite at this point. Way more than enough. There was a bit earlier on in the game where you can make the keys. I don't have the idea for the key though, so basically I haven't unlocked the crafting recipe. Is a good way to look at that. Is this thing there? Not really. Yeah, we're really going in the right direction. Yeah, I honestly don't know why the wait, I didn't change the graphics settings again, did I? Or didn't save it? Are you turning off the ambient occlusion again? How have you done that? Maybe I just didn't save it. When the ambient occlusion is on, I mean, I don't know. That's what I want. No motion blur, no... It definitely looks better to me with like this. I think there's no way to get rid of the what happens with the jutting in and out of the pop-in thing. It's not to do with performance or anything. It's just seems to just happen for no reason. So we need to see if we can keep an eye on our moss. Get some roseberries here. These are useful. This is a good food source, the roseberries. Currently just need to go a little bit further to northeast here. We're not far away from this guy's house though. We're actually quite low on... We have some roseberries here. Just because I knew I was about to trigger this guy. There's another guy joining the... Am I still locked on or what? Yeah, I am. There's another guy coming. This is the problem, right? I guess the one good thing is you can eat pretty quickly. I don't feel comfortable with range though. I guess I don't have enough arrows. You know, let's not pick up food while we're... I might look into arrows a little bit more. Where exactly are we? Oh, we're literally going in the perfect direction. Oh, damn it. East. We need to go east from here. Oh, he's sitting down again. It's because I'm getting stressed by the fact that this guy's shooting. Let's just run. Hopefully we'll get around it. Problem is I'm one shot away from... you know what I might do? Take one of these. That didn't actually help me at all in terms of health. So that was a waste. And that was super hard to get. Fortunately, though, I do have an extra Carablin essence, which is literally the hardest part of... Let's do another save at this point. Not clear where it... You see, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing where this guy's house is. It's directly to the north. Somewhere really close to this. And here we are. What is up, buddy? Where are you at? Tripwire. Oh, traps, interesting. Is this not your house, buddy? It must be. Might be. It might be the cutscene triggers when we leave. Probably that. I think it's probably that. Nope. Okay. That is interesting. Tripwire thing. We're literally here though. So what is up with the... Oh! You know what's weird? I literally didn't even notice him. It's because he's not... There you go. Okay, yeah. Right, so we're good. Okay. Right. No, we haven't got any of those. Interesting. I think I haven't got everything here, maybe. There's more stuff going up here. Where is it? What do you mean by that? Right, so I'm supposed to identify them by the way they look. Probably it's like YouTuber, influencer items. Oh yeah, I already got the trader token. It seemed to indicate that maybe the sparkler trap is the one I want. For that, just some more rope. We can make rope. Let's get some more rope. Okay, another. That's what we want, right? So just need to make sure we got some wood and some wood rock and yeah, just some wooden rocks basically. Nothing too fancy. Oh, I do have a key. If only I could remember where the there we go. It must have respawned that. So how are we going to do that then? That's a good question. Very, very good question. I wonder what it... Honestly, like... Yeah, we're currently in I would probably prefer to stay in the Wedgwood purely because you can find moss here. It's the only, I think it's the only place you can find the moss. So it's like I'm not sure like how much of it I need or whatever. Whether it's worth getting. Oh, what's that? New food? Okay. Like, you can only really get one of those guys, but... Oh, well, I've got like a bunch of these traps. I guess we'll eat this. Yeah, I think we're going to just stick with the forest area. Was that a... no. By that, what we're going to have to do... Let's make sure we're not veering off. Need to basically go south towards there. What I'd like to do is go towards this area here in the southeast. So south, yeah, this way. Now, how do these traps work? Like, I think that is probably one of the things I want. Huh. We only have drop item. You know what it was? It's in the LB menu, isn't it? How can you eat? It's not food though. It's weird that it's in that menu. Where did that guy go? Here he is. I don't actually know if it's the right one. He might be though. Did it work? It did. Oh, gravel moss doesn't need that. He was a trader though. So you basically just go up to them and press LB, okay. That's fine. They're pretty strong. They've got some sort of smoke thing. I'm not going to mess with them too much. Where are we going? We need to go again. I keep forgetting you can't pause it like that. It doesn't pause anything. So you just basically need to run away and hope for the best. Might be able to get away. You really need to run away. You just save pretty regularly, I think. Again, we need to go southeast. South. Yeah, this is southeast. I'm not sure, like... There is a lot of resources around here, though. I mean, there's a forest you often find. Maybe that meat would be better than what I'm eating at the moment. Gives me a little bit. Let's head towards this big flame here. There should be a donation box. Yeah, here it is. Currently it's hostile, but we can change that. We've got a bunch of stuff. Let's try... Still hostile. Fortunately, we've got a bunch of stuff. Let's see it. No. Like, I don't see it change that much. The thing is, right, I don't need to get... Maybe you can take 5. It's neutral now, right? So it's like... But you see, the thing is, like, look how much stuff you would have to put in to get to the... If I put all this stuff in... Interestingly, this one I think will work. Look how much it jumps here. Not that much, actually. But you can see it's like, what's the point? I'm literally going to have to chuck away all my stuff, almost. You know, see, why would I chuck away all this stuff just to be allied? Basically, I wouldn't. There's no benefit to doing that, really. Unless you specifically want to trade with the villagers wherever you happen to be, right? Right, so it's right. Maybe this is the one we want. Oh, I didn't mean to. I think basically the way to do it is you literally just put it right on them, so they can't do anything about it. How did I manage to do it before? This is definitely a different type of one. They seem to run along the path, right? So if I just jump going ahead of him. That's not good. Oh man. What am I supposed to do? Their range is just so good. Should I just go melee? No, you can't. Because the other guy's going to be able to do range. Yeah, this again is a situation where I'm going to probably have to just work out how to do this. Travel kit. Huh. Yeah, I think we're just going to end the stream there because, again, it's like, yeah, sometimes I think just when I'm not streaming, I'm just like, I sometimes can just sort of analyse problem sets like this a bit more easily. Haven't lost a huge amount of stuff, which, yeah, in fact, I think nothing. We've got even more than we had before. So that's fine. I made decent progress, though. We've done more than I did last episode, I think. What was I doing? Yeah, just save it here, I guess. Alright, that's it.